The facts matter.
Good morning, everyone. Virgo here. It is October 19th, 2020. Happy Monday to everyone. So those of you that have been watching me for the last 4 years will remember me talking about the gentleman in this video that you're about to watch. His name is Gavin Saim, and he took off from his location in the United States and moved to Mexico quite a while ago because he had so many warrants out for his arrest. He's a pretty well-known sovsit on YouTube, and many of you are already aware of who he is. I'm going to go ahead and play this video for you in just a moment so that you can kind of get an idea of what it is that he's saying here. But before I do that, please pay special attention to the area right here where you are noticing that this channel on Instagram is called Moorish Militia, which of course is owned by Rise of the Moors. Jamal Latimer has a total of 2,657 followers and just over 800 posts. And I think you'll be very interested to see what are on these posts. So let me go ahead and play this for you, and then we'll take a look at the entire Instagram world of the Moorish Militia, and we'll see what they're up to and what their plans are.
The #1 terrorist organization is your police, and that includes your border patrol, that includes your judges, that includes all of the cronies.
There's a few different recordings that are linked up with this Instagram account that's called Moorish Militia, and Gavin is all over the place. The reason that Gavin is being used is because Gavin is, we would say, extreme. His ideology is not just sovsit, but downright, well, I think the best thing would be for me to link his channel in the description of this video so you guys can actually take a listen to all the things that Gavin has to say. Gavin has a total and complete disdain for the United States government. Anything that happens to be involved in law enforcement is particularly a no-no as far as Gavin is concerned. As a matter of fact, he believes that our law enforcement came straight out of Germany, if you know what I'm saying. And in addition to that, he believes that the United States is the new Rome, and that there are all these different things that are involved in you being a citizen of the United States, including, of course, that you were sold at birth and you, are a commodity of some sort, and that your parents sold you to the state without being aware of it, and you have secret accounts, and all of these things that the sovsits believe. He's very, very extreme, though. So extreme that he doesn't even live in the United States anymore. He broke so many laws at one point and had so many warrants out for his arrest that he had to actually leave the country. As far as I know, Gavin is still wanted. As far as I know, Gavin is still not back in the country. Now, it's been quite a while since I've actually seen him. So, I won't continue on any further because I haven't touched base with what's really happening with Gavin, and I don't want to give you misinformation. But I will tell you that that is the history on Gavin. And it's interesting that Jamal would use Gavin and basically make the statement, as you can see right here in front of you, since you don't like listening to Moors. So this is somehow supposed to be proving to his people his group of individuals that see, look, even the Albion says it. Even the Caucasian man is saying it. Even the colonizer is telling you. He so desperately needs his fairy tale to be real, as a matter of fact, that he's going to the most extreme of extremes in order to prove that he needs to build his paramilitary. We're going to take a look here at the Instagram, and I'm going to show you some footage. I think it's important that you guys recognize that the Moors are not just a group of individuals to laugh at. Now, keep in mind, I am talking about the online Moors, the ones that run their scams about secret accounts and secret, funds that are out there that Noble Drew Ali left to everybody, and that they own everything, and that this is Al Morocco and a Mexum, and that they were the first indigenous people here, and all of these different things that these guys come and talk about. I'm not talking about the Temple Moors. But it's important that you guys are aware that they're not just a group to joke around and laugh about. They're expanding. They're getting larger. They're running for public office. And we are seeing more and more that those with very extreme ideologies are actually getting into office without people recognizing that they are part of these fringe movements. It's really scary and something people need to be aware of. By the way, there's a majority of individuals that I've noticed that don't recognize the fact that paramilitary activity is actually illegal. They want to rest on the Second Amendment and the statements that are made within that amendment with the claim that, yeah, you can get together your own group of individuals and start your own little group that, bear arms and protect this and that, without there being an issue. But that's not actually true. Every single state has regulations against doing this. I know. It's going to be upsetting to some people to hear that, but that is actually the truth. Those are the facts. And if need be, we can start looking into laws and regulations and all kinds of different things that I can prove to you that that's the case. Matter of fact, I just got through having a conversation with the sheriff about this particular subject. Unfortunately, Jamal doesn't realize this. And, I don't know, maybe even if he did realize it, it wouldn't matter. Because let's face it, Jamal is not all that good about following laws. So we're going to be taking a look here at what they're up to and the different things that they're practicing. Because I need for everybody to be aware that this is a group that is coming to a neighborhood near you as soon as they possibly can. And what they have in mind doesn't appear to be good to me. Let's look. So you'll notice there's a lot of this sort of thing that's going on. A lot of very puffed up rooster-like comments that are made. Just these short little snippets to attempt to try to show anything that would be considered intimidating. See, this isn't normal. I don't really care what is claimed. Supposedly I'm teaching people this and that. There's licenses you're required to have for that type of thing, but this is just willy-nilly teaching whoever, whatever, and no matter what your claim is with regards to that, it seems to me that this is unnecessary. This is just the possibility of intimidation. It wasn't that long ago, for example, that I was sent a bunch of information via email, along with an old picture that I had up way back when I first opened my YouTube account, and I was just uploading children's videos, as though it's some sort of threat. It's very interesting to me that they like to whip out some sort of weapon and talk to you like you are beneath them. If you recall, it wasn't long ago that somebody who is part of Rise of the Moors made an entire video dedicated to Virgo Triad and had a plastic weapon in his belt. Yeah. These things are an attempt to intimidate whoever's looking at them. So, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Let's move on. I'm not going to play this particular video. I'm going to go ahead and leave this alone and just explain to you what it is. But what this video is talking about how he has contacted a particular website where he's getting all of his bulletproof vests. And he's, saying, hey, all of you Moors, do you have what you need? Because there's 30,000 of them that they have told me that have been ordered through their company. And who are all the people do you think that got those, that purchased those? Yeah, white people. So what do they all need? What are they all ordering them for? What are 30,000 people ordering them for? And, without any kind of proof or any kind of thought that's gone into it, it's, well, obviously all of you need one too, because clearly there's going to be some sort of stand against us. See, this particular group that he wants to put together, or already has put together, but he wants to make much larger, he's really pushing for. That's when things start to get kind of dangerous. When they start militarizing and then mobilizing, and that's exactly what Jamal's trying to do. So in this video, he's walking around talking about how long it will take him to get his bulletproof vest, and how many have been ordered based on what the company has supposedly told him. Just some more information, some more fear tactics to attempt to try to get more people that are within his group to start ordering. All right, moving on. Just real quick, I just want you guys to notice all of the military videos that appear to be on here. It's very interesting, all of the military videos that are on here, along with the different letters and different cases that he has on here, all kind of pertaining to, this is apparently a picture of him back when he first went into basic, apparently. We don't know a lot about his actual history. There's hearsay that I've already reported on with regards to him not actually completing basic, and several other pieces of information that I've gone over with you guys. But there's a lot of this sort of thing. The more you see of weapons that are up here and arms, all of these different practices that he does with people. Until, I'm used to seeing this out of him, right? That's what I do. I report on people with extreme ideologies. But these particular people here in this group, you will notice, is in a training practice or training, little training thing that they're doing, that is in a video that I'm about to show you. And I think you will understand what it is they're actually up to. You see all the weapons, all the police officers. Oh, and this is, by the way, the same group where some intel came to me from internally, a person who is inside Rise of the Moors, that said, hey, they're gathering together police officers' photos along with people that they consider to be not their friends, we'll say, or they, are speaking out against them or whatever, and they are passing it around to other Moors and other groups that are considered to be Moors, so that, those people are aware of who they need to literally, quote unquote, take out. Yeah, I mean, this is serious talk here. This is not let's play games. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this video because I want you to see what type of drills they're doing. And we're going to revisit this in about a week after I've talked to some people and after I have done a little bit more investigating on a couple of things that I'm looking into with this group. I have to tell you that as time goes on, see, look at all this, you guys. New arms, you know. But anyhow, as time goes on, this gets more and more amped up. And as I've warned you guys in the past about this, and I will link this in the description for those of you that want to look at it. This is, you know, a decent amount of followers here. There's a decent amount of followers on Facebook. There is a decent amount of followers on YouTube. And when you start adding up the other groups that are aware of Jamal and that are getting more into the Sovsit movement and more frustrated by people like Pauline or like Tajiri Bey, who end up, you know, with nothing by the time they're done selling them their packages and telling them to lean people and everything else, and nothing ends up working, so then they get frustrated. Then they're primed for the picking for Mr. Jamal here. It's a serious problem, you guys. It really is. This is, you know, anyone who feels that they have nothing left to lose, anyone who is extreme to this point is a danger. And I've been watching this group for a while now. I'm concerned. I'm concerned. So I think that we need to keep an eye on them. And it's easier to do with lots of pairs of eyes than it is with just one set of eyes. Since the FBI has been defunded as of 2017 by the Trump administration when it comes to this type of domestic issue, we'll say, it's up to us as citizens to watch it also. So this is why I'm bringing this to your attention this morning. I've had several emails with regards to this group that they're getting more amped up and more extreme. So here is the video, and I certainly hope that you guys will help me to keep an eye out for them. All right, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day. And this will end this for me after the video. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
So remember, take your time. When you're looking, you're actually looking in the windows to make sure no one's there. Right? Right? You look in. You're looking. Right? So if you're doing this, you ain't fucking looking.